With the opening of a new EduCare school in Tulsa this fall, Oklahoma leads the nation in the number of EduCare programs. 3 in Tulsa, 1 in Oklahoma City. EduCare promotes best practices for early childhood education and focuses on at-risk children who live in poverty. It's financed through a public-private partnership, which includes the philanthropic community and federal, state, and local government dollars. Liz Exon found it's not just the children who are benefiting, but their parents as well.
I don't hear you.
At first glance, this could be any preschool in the nation, but it's much more than that. This is EduCare, a second home and learning environment for children ages 6 weeks to 5 years. Many aspects of EduCare make it unique. The child-teacher ratio is low. In the preschool rooms, there are 3 teachers for 17 children. In the infant and toddler rooms, there are 3 teachers for every 8 children. EduCare is open from 7 in the morning until 6 at night. Many children spend most of their waking hours here.
Do you feel like a mother to them?
I do. I feel like a protector. I'm protecting. I want to keep them safe, and they feel safe. And when they feel safe, to me, that's when they're able to learn.
Alicia Colbert is an associate teacher who will be with the same 8 children for the next 3 years. EduCare believes continuity of care is very important.
Children that have come from at-risk families sometimes don't have the best home environment or don't have a primary caregiver. It's very important that a child have a primary caregiver, the same caregiver, for the first 3 years of life. It makes them more resilient later in life.
Karen Calhoun is the executive director of the 3 EduCare schools in Tulsa. She says to qualify for EduCare, the primary caregivers must be living at the poverty level.
We have some families that don't work, looking for jobs, just a lot of poverty issues that are being dealt with. We have teen parents.
Jennifer Sotelo and Hector Perez are the parents of 15-month-old Jaden. Hector dropped out of high school and works as a carpenter. Jennifer is a senior at Hale High School, which is just across the street from this EduCare.
After I leave him here at 7, I usually go to the room they have here and use the computer for any homework I have.
Both parents receive support and guidance from teachers and counselors.
Here, it makes me learn too about giving him love, attention.
And I also try to incorporate it at home, like with their learning. Like I read books to him every night, and I teach him how to use the spoon, how to brush his teeth.
Do you think he'll have a better education than you've had?
Oh, I want him to, yeah. I want to have way better life than I'm doing right now.
Breaking the cycle of poverty through education is one of the long-term goals of EduCare. In the short term, EduCare aims to prepare its children for kindergarten.
We have local data in Tulsa, and we also have national data that shows the at-risk children usually arrive at school not prepared for school. And if children that arrive at school not prepared never get caught up.
And that leads to higher dropout rates. At EduCare, the children learn through play. The teachers follow the Becky Bailey conscious discipline model, where they teach children to use words instead of hitting or pushing to express themselves.
And this little boy's in this little girl's face, and his hands are on her, and she doesn't like it. And she just turned to him and said, "Stop, I don't want your hands on me." And he just kind of looked at her and stopped and put his hands in his lap. He listened to what she said.
The children learn social skills in many ways. At lunchtime, children are assigned jobs like getting the toothbrushes ready to use after the meal. They also learn how to set the table.
They're setting usually 1 plate to 1 napkin, and they're counting out how many plates they need. So they're working on one-to-one correspondence and counting. And
food is served family style. Each school has a chef who prepares nutritious breakfasts and lunches. Catherine Redd takes pride in her menus.
But it's very nutritious. We have wheat noodles. We don't use just the regular, we use wheat. Our program here is hot, healthy, and homemade, and that's what we stick to.
There are no desserts, but there are muffins. Menu items include fresh fruit and vegetables, even salmon and tilapia.
Parents will come in and go, "My child's not going to eat asparagus or tilapia." Their children eat tilapia and asparagus. The meals here are amazing.
Okay, we're going to start with the lettuce.
You can either put it on your flour tortilla or on your plate, whichever you would like.
Children serve themselves and pass the dishes to each other. They even pour their own milk from a pitcher and pass it on, honing fine motor skills. Children also learn that everything has a proper place.
When we go to eat, she always she tells me this too, it's so funny. She says, Mom, the cup is right above the plate. And I'm just like, oh, okay, let me set it there.
Aubriana Hightower is the mother of Ayana, who just turned 3 years old.
What is this one? E, What is this? What is this word? Do you know this word?
Race.
Erase. Good job.
Aubriana says her daughter began reading at 16 months. Ayana started EduCare a few months ago. Although considered gifted, she came here needing some extra help.
She had trouble with counting numbers on her fingers. She wasn't able to do it. She could count to 20, no problem, but she couldn't do it on her fingers. And so I addressed that with her teachers, and now she does it on her fingers.
The Tulsa Symphony is a community partner with EduCare, and some preschoolers are introduced to the violin.
Hold it with your chin, guys. Jasmine, that looks great. That's good too.
Parents also come here for instruction. This is a class where they study to get their GED. The first EduCare opened in Tulsa in 2006, so there is no long-term data to show how students are progressing in public school. Available research shows the earlier a child begins EduCare, the more prepared they are for kindergarten. Evaluations show the at-risk children who begin EduCare as infants are 100% ready to excel in kindergarten. It's hoped that momentum will continue and result in these children not only graduating from high school, but college as well.